Welcome back to the I Want to Learn English Writing Journey for Beginners. In Activity 15, we are going to learn about context clues, because many times you might be reading a text and come across a word you have never seen before or don't know what it means. In these cases, often you can look at how the word is being used and you can figure out what that word means. But what exactly are context clues? If you look in your textbook, it is defined for you. Context clues are hints in a sentence or paragraph that help you understand the meaning of a new word. When you see a word you don't know, look at the other words around it to guess its meaning. These clues can help you become a better reader. Here is an example. The dog was famished after running all day. It ate its food very quickly. If you don't know the word famished, look at the clues. Running all day and ate its food very quickly. These clues can tell you that famished means very hungry. So let's talk about 3 types of context clues. First, there are definition or explanation clues. Sometimes the sentence explains the meaning of the word. For example, a library is a place where you can borrow books. The word library is explained in the sentence. Second, we have example clues. These are sentences that give examples to help you understand. For example, fruits like apples, bananas, and oranges are healthy snacks. The examples show that fruits are things like apples and bananas. And third, we have synonym or antonym clues. When used in a sentence, these are similar words, synonyms, or opposite words, antonyms. For example, the movie was terrible with bad acting and cheap special effects, but the book was fantastic in its poetic descriptions. The opposite words terrible and fantastic help you understand their meanings. Great. Now that we've discussed the meaning and types of context clues, let's look at some examples from your textbook. Use the context clues to guess the meaning of the bold word. Write your answer. 1. The baby is delighted when she sees her new toy. She laughs and claps her hands. Take a look at the clue. The baby laughs and claps her hands. What does delighted mean? Pause the video now and write your answer on the line. Great. What do you think delighted means? Well, if we take into consideration the reaction of the baby, laughing and clapping their hands, it is obvious the baby is happy. So we can say delighted means expressing pleasure or happiness. But you can say it is similar to happiness or happy. All right, number 2. The desert is a very arid place. It almost never rains, and the ground is very dry. Take a look at the clue. It never rains, and the ground is very dry. What does arid mean? Pause the video now and write your answer on the line. Okay, what do you think arid means? If you look at the clues in the sentences, we are told that the desert is a very dry place and it never rains. So we can assume arid means very dry. Did you write that on the line? Hopefully you did. Now, let's move on. Number 3 says, Nancy is shaking and shivering because the wind is very cold. Take a look at the clue. Nancy is shaking because the wind is very cold. What does shivering mean? Pause the video now and write your answer on the line. I don't know about you, but when I am outside and the wind is blowing and it's cold, my body starts to shake. Therefore, we can say shivering means shaking. In fact, the sentence begins with Nancy is shaking, so it already tells us what shivering means. Okay, great. Let's move on to number 4. Emma gobbles her food because she is very hungry and hasn't eaten all day. Take a look at the clue. She is very hungry and hasn't eaten all day. What does gobbles mean? Pause the video now and write your answer on the line. We can assume Emma is very hungry, right? So the question is, will she eat her food quickly or slowly? Probably quickly, right? So we can write gobbles means to eat something quickly. Okay, we're now up to number 5. Telly feels exhausted after running 5 miles. He has to lay down to rest. Take a look at the clue. He runs 5 miles and needs to rest. What does exhausted mean? Pause the video now and write your answer on the line. Okay, if we take into consideration that Telly runs 5 miles and he needs to lay down, it is likely he is very tired. I know I would be after running 5 minutes. So what did you write? It's safe to say exhausted means very tired. So far, so good. But we are not done yet. We need to check to see if you really understand context clues before moving on to the next set of activities. First, we need to ask, why are context clues important? Context clues helps you understand new words without using a dictionary. They make reading easier and faster. Practice using context clues, and you will improve your English skills. Now, let's see how well you understand this. We're going to read each sentence. Use the context clues to guess the meaning of the bold word. Choose the best answer. And we'll do this in a quiz-style format. Number 1. The little boy was ecstatic when he saw the big cake at his birthday party. He jumped up and down with excitement. What does ecstatic mean? Is the answer A, sad, B, very happy, C, angry, D, tired?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
The answer is B, very happy. Okay. Number 2. In the winter, the road can feel very slippery because of ice. You need to walk carefully so you don't fall. What does slippery mean? Is the answer A, hard to walk on, B, warm and dry, C, covered in snow, D, easy to climb?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
The answer is A, hard to walk on. Number 3. During the storm, the winds were very fierce, blowing so hard that they knocked over trees. What does fierce mean? Is the answer A, gentle and soft, B, cold and icy, C, strong and dangerous, D, weak and calm?
5,
The answer is C, strong and dangerous. Number 4. The teacher asked the students to whisper during the test so they wouldn't disturb others. What does whisper mean? Is the answer A, yell loudly, B, speak softly, C, write quietly, D, sing a song?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
The answer is B, speak softly. How did you do? Fantastic! You will get to flex your new knowledge of context clues in the next activity in your textbook. If you haven't gotten your textbook yet, be sure to visit our website at iwtle.com and order your copy. Don't forget to like and share this video. New to the channel? Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep practicing your writing skills.